Well, if I had listened to the patriarchy, my life would have never changed. My gender, my pronouns would have never changed. I would have probably been married to a man with kids, doing the thing that I was raised to believe that I should do. You know, growing up in Dallas, Texas, in the South, being Christian, there was a lot of uh, norms that were already pushed onto me when it came to sexuality and gender. And I'm a very fluid person. I'm a very free spirited, open person. So when it comes to gender for me, I started realizing that there were if I look back at my life, there's been times where I felt more masculine. And then there's been times where I felt more feminine. Um, and I've always been a lover towards everyone. I've been attracted to everyone for as long as I can remember. So there's been moments in my life that have been very confusing for me, you know, being 10 years old attracted to women and not knowing what that meant as a Christian, and you know, and being raised in the South where that's not very open, that, you know, it's harder there. And anyways, I realized after years of living my life for other people, trying to make myself smaller for the patriarchy, for the because the patriarchy, they run the industry, right? They're at the center of everything. And so when I realized that, I thought, what are the ways that the patriarchy has been holding me back? And for me, it was putting me in a box, telling me that you are a female. This is what you're supposed to like. This is what you're supposed to do. Don't dream bigger and don't speak louder. That didn't vibe for me because I'm too outspoken for that. So I started, when I had a near-death experience in 2018 after a drug overdose, I realized I had to wake up and start living my life for me. And no matter what, yes, no matter what man thought I should, no matter what choices men thought that I should make for myself, I just started listening to me, which I ended up finding out was equal parts masculine and feminine. And so when I strip myself of the norms that society has pushed on me, specifically by the patriarchy, I have become the most complete and authentic version of myself that I've ever been in my life. And I've never been happier.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you. And for those who are watching who may not be clear about what we mean when we talk about patriarchy, I'll try to define it. And if you have something to add to it, Demi, say so. It's patriarchy has been the social paradigm for millennia, since the beginning of agriculture. And it views the world as a hierarchy. Human beings are part of a hierarchy. White men are on the top, and then it goes down to women of color at the bottom. And it's the rule of the fathers.